A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. It is a time of unprecedented peace. The Galactic Empire has overtaken the entire galaxy, helmed by the great and mighty and benevolent Emperor Palpatine. The traitorous Jedi Order is no more. Every civilized planet is experiencing unprecedented peace and prosperity. But the most civilized planet, of course, is Coruscant, which is where we find ourselves today. In this moment. This day being the second day of Ascension Week. In 4 days, 4 standard days, right? That's how weeks work. No. 5. Yes, in 5 days, in 5 standard days, will be the 5th anniversary, the half decade anniversary of the Empire rising and Emperor Palpatine coming to power. And Coruscant is where the biggest celebrations of this day happened, because it all happened here on Coruscant. It's where the Imperial Palace is. But we are not anywhere near the Imperial Palace. We are thousands of feet below, at level 1000 of the Coruscanti undercity. Level 1K, as the locals call it. Just high enough that you can only barely smell the dumping grounds at the bottom, which is a pleasant lie that the locals tell themselves. You can still totally smell it. And I believe this will start here in the evening. It is definitely well past normal working hours, even though the sun never reaches down here in level 1000. That still follows the standard time clock. We are at a cantina. A drinking and entertainment venue known as Click.
The only song he knows.
There you go.
It's the only song he knows.
Played some hot, tasty jizz for you.
Yes.
Some jizz for you today. On Empire Day. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
The song actually playing inside is a little bit more of a slow jizz number.
Slow jizz! It's so much fucking worse. Lucas, why?
I have never...
Listen.
I don't think I've regretted a sentence more the moment it came out of my mouth.
Slower jizz.
Some slow jizz.
All right, all the way out from the outer rim. Here comes the out of the way, all the way out from the outer rim. Here comes the Tatooine brothers, here to give you some nice, slow, romantic jizz.
I don't know. I'm a fan more of like. I understand the popularity of big band jizz, but I personally am a much bigger fan of the more intimate experience that you get with small band jizz.
With small slow jizz.
We've murdered Brooke. Brooke is dead now.
When a single talented man is able to play his jizz on a.
Hold on. Listen. I'm all well and good with like the classics, you know, but if there's one thing I really enjoy, it's a really well made cover jizz.
Mm-hmm.
See, personally,
I'm gone. I don't look. I'm dead. Brooke's canceled. I'm canceled.
See, personally, I like to enjoy my jizz by myself in the comforts of my own home, but that's just me.
We're never gonna get actually started, are we?
We can make jizz jokes all night. It's fine. I'm laughing at them. But anyway, this cantina is named Click. A for the single word play of we're at level 1000 and click is short for kilometer.
Ooh, okay.
But the owner, I actually have his name. No.
Mm-hmm.
Dex thought it prudent to have a second wordplay in there, and it's the neon sign outside is supposed to make this wordplay clear. It looks like two margarita glasses clinking together, but even he doesn't understand that wordplay doesn't work. He is a Thorian and does not speak basic.
Oops. He's
Unfortunate.
close.
The neon sign is broken regardless, and only the little wavy blue parts of one of the glass's interiors is lit up. Inside is a long bar facing one end, some small round tables all throughout the middle of the space, some booths in the corner, in the back wall, against the back wall, and the rest of the westerly wall, we'll call it, is a stage currently occupied by a young female Twi'lek. She is green-skinned with little blue, I'll use a human word, they look like freckles, but they're definitely not freckles. And all over her body. She is in kind of this bodysuit as she dances upon the stage. She is doing a little performance to the slow jizz being played. That there's no band, it is only her and a speaker system that's a little rattly. The bar, it has a mirror on the other side of it so that even people sitting at the bar could watch the performance, though the mirror is and has been for a while just completely grungy. And most people are surprised it's still intact at a bar down here in the lower levels. The owner, Dex, is serving drinks. He likes to do his own work. He's a simple man, a simple Ithorian. And for those unaware, the Ithorians are the hammer-headed ones. They have the big hammer head in the eyes on the side of their head. He's a little small for an Ithorian. Ithorians come pretty large, but he actually only comes up to about some tall human levels. And guarding the door are, I guess we'll start with those two individuals. We'll start with Ben. Describe your character.
Okay. Well, to describe my character is a little bit difficult because right now he's in his full his full, not full armor. He's in his what he would call his camouflage. He's wearing standard armor that you would see on any kind of smuggler or thug down here in Coruscant, along with a pseudo matching helmet. It's kind of mismatched and misplaced. Completely covered from head to toe with either armor or some form of clothing. Even his hands are completely are gloved. At his side, he has his standard pistol, and in the and on his hip he has a hilted knife. And he's just kind of, watching over the room, making sure nothing too boisterous happens, at least yet.
Boisterous is a good word. So he's watching the inside. I imagine watching the outside is his partner.
Never.
Hiten, describe your character.
She is a very large woman. Human. Easily a little... Oh, I think she's about 6'3". Raestra's big. Broad-shouldered, very visibly muscular. She's a huge, Captain America shield, a round one. It's attached to her back currently. Through the center of it is a vibro spear. On the shield is the Mandalorian crest that has been, burnt through slightly. Oh yeah, and she's in full blue Mandalorian armor. The only thing is she does not wear a helmet.
Mm-hmm. And by Mandalorian crest, you mean the Mythosaur, yes. The beast with the tusks.
Yes. She has the Mythosaur is on the shield. She does not have. Her family does not have. Her family has a crest, but she does not have a crest of her own on her armor.
And I'll describe what's going on in the room after everyone else describes. So we'll go, Silver, describe your character and what you would be doing in this establishment.
Do we already all know each other really quickly, or?
I'm assuming no.
Only, so far, only Raestra and Kix know each other because they are our working partners.
Well, Kalsheen is a Nautilin. He's got like this sort of blue skin with kind of a light blue pattern going on that's kind of like triangles and shit. He's kind of got this hood around him. It's just this sort of like brown kind of clothy hood. And he is just
It's just simply vibing.
No, I'm trying to figure out what he would be.
Because I will remind you, a very, we'll say taxing anniversary is coming up.
That's true.
Yeah.
He is... Yeah, I would say he's just hanging out at, like... I would say maybe, like, the corner of a bar where just not many people pay attention.
Alrighty.
Maybe eating a Meilu run, if that's allowed. Who knows?
Sure. I would think. I think that's probably what sets Clicks apart. Like it tried, and as I made clear, it tries to market itself as like high class for the undercity, but it is not even that. It's at least decent though, and it serves not just drinks and entertainment, but there's food, and the food is good because Dex knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
The French fries here are actually really good.
Would you believe it or not?
Would you believe it or not?
And those familiar with the goings on, the comings and goings of we'll say the seedier people. A lot of people like to come to Dex because he is not associated with anyone. So it's kind of like neutral turf is not the right word, but it's like you're not going to get beat up inside Dex's place. Mostly because he always hires bodyguards. He doesn't like stuff like that going on. And he's not affiliated with anybody in the crime world down here. He just likes to run his business. But, Brooke, you're the last one. Tell us about your character and what she's doing here.
So, I'm vibing. I'm playing a blue-skinned, blue stripes Togruta. In work clothes. They're probably dirty at the moment because it would have been after a long work day on 13/13. She's probably vibing in the corner with something non-alcoholic, and she's talking to her mouse droid on the floor. Like, look, I know. I remember the last time I tried to put you on the counter. Dex got real mad. I can't have that happen again.
No, sorry. He what was his name again? Leomund,
right?
right?
His
Lemming.
number. Yep.
Lemming, yeah. Leomund is better. That's a D&D reference.
Hold on, let me check my. It's MSE-L3MG. So
Lemming.
Yes.
Yeah. Lemming goes.
Look, I know you like being tall, but I'm not gonna break the rules again.
He likes to feel tall.
He lets out a not resounding, but a resolute beep. There we go.
Okay.
I know, and I give him I reach down and I give him a pat.
It pets.
Currently in this place, so for this week, specifically Raestra and Kix were hired because Ascension Week is supposed to be busy. It's not very busy right now. So far, especially since, Raestra and Kix were making are very good at what they do, and they've made a note to kind of size up everyone that enters. There's only a party playing sabacc at a table. They appear to be mostly human, though one of them could have not been human. It's hard to tell in the darkness. But they're humanoid in shape, at least. The dancer on stage, whom I will make note, Dex said, Dex told you both to watch out for her, not keep an eye on her. He apparently doesn't want anything happening to her. And we'll say there's definitely, if the corner of the bar wasn't already taken up by a Nautilin right now, it appears that this person, when she walked in, desired this seat, but instead went to a booth in the back. She was Paladuvan, which are human in shape, but completely white pale skin. And she appears to have a shaved head, except for some red hair poking out that's tied in a ponytail. There is a couple of, about 3, I would say, Weequay, which, for notation purposes, that's what Hondo is. The kind of, like, spiky, leathery skinned. And they are at a table, drinking heartily, and watching the show. Which, to her credit, she is doing a pretty good job. She's been going for a while, and doing pretty great.
Nyx is absolutely quietly tapping his foot to the music.
Yeah. It's good. The speakers aren't good, but the music choice is. Dex does know his stuff.
He knows a thing or two about jazz.
I'm trying to think of... Jesus.
You can't keep setting me up like this, and then getting mad that I'm alley-ooping these easy balls, dude.
It's...
Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Both bouncers make a... This will like be a retroactive perception check for me.
Me? Us?
Yes.
Perception check.
First roll of the campaign.
I think just the bounty hunters.
No, the two.
Oh,
the two bouncers.
I see.
Keyboard hitman. Oh, that's, well, I mean, not a whole lot better.
I am not proficient in perception anyway, so this works.
That's 7.
I got a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Kicks with that. You just barely notice in time that when the Paladuvan entered, she's good at this. She still walked past. There was no like pause in her body language, but she totally like gave a good size up to the Mandalorian standing at the door, as if confused, but then continued to walk, and that's when she found her seat. And she is currently just nursing something, and has been nursing it for a while.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I'm gonna look over this Paladuvan.
Paladuvan.
I'm going to, like, from where I'm standing, not turning my head so much, just kind of watching her with my eyes, kind of making sure that, like, I don't make it obvious that I'm kind of sizing her up myself.
Okay.
I would like to. Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah. If you would like to make another perception check, also if you're trying to hide it, is sleight of hand, I guess, the best thing to also roll if you're trying to hide that you're sizing her up.
Yeah. I like the mental image that this happens to Ray a lot. She really just doesn't notice anymore.
Yeah.
She's like,
sleight of hand. Did you say sleight of hand or stealth?
Yes. Sleight of hand. Well, yeah, you're right. Stealth exists. I'm stupid. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check and then roll a perception check.
Roll the stealth check
Yeah.
first. That's going to be an 18.
Ooh,
And
nice.
perception check is going to be 14.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So with the 14, and I'll do some retroactive. When you noticed her look, it only caught your eye because Heaton's right. She does get a lot of looks. The full armor and the shield is a little extra, even for down here in the slums. Yeah. But this was more of a, didn't expect to see this here look than like a look of surprised.
Just the kind of look of like, didn't know there was a vending machine here.
Yeah. Yeah. A Mando vending machine.
Yeah.
I do in fact specialize in handing out knuckle sandwiches. It's what I'm good at.
It's true. But with that second perception check, you sneak a nice little look, and you like time your looks at random intervals, you counting in your head to make sure that like you're never caught like looking. But she is still nursing that drink, but you can tell by the way she moves her head back and forth that she is doing nearly exactly what you're doing in these moments, taking a look around at random intervals to make sure that nothing is out of place, while either pretending or just being very good at being perceptive while being drunk. Either pretending to be drunk or being good at this while drunk. I'll put it that way.
If I may, can I assess what she's assessing? Like, can I get a feel of what she's looking for?
You only rolled a 14, right?
Yeah, I only rolled a 14.
Even then, I'll give you for free. Like, she's not looking at anyone. She is just making sure things are copacetic in this room, as if she isn't looking for someone. She's just making sure someone isn't looking for her.
Gotcha. Right, cool.
Mood.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Then he's Nyx is absolutely going to keep one hand near his blaster at all time.
As always.
Yeah, there are times when he's more lax than most. This is not one of them.
So, with that happening, what is everyone else doing? We'll start with you, Silver.
I mean, I'm still just kind of hanging out. I don't want to.
We're kind of waiting for the plot to happen.
I don't want to stick out too much. So.
Yeah. Even still, I believe Dex. This is a good moment for Dex. Will come up to you. He's cleaning a glass, and Ithorians can't speak Basic. They don't have voice boxes and tongues like we do. They have little things at the side of their heads. But he is wearing a metal apparati that glows when you hear some noises coming out of his, and when he comes up to you, and what comes out of the box is something like, "I've seen you before." His box doesn't work, so it's very high pitched.
Faulty box.
But only rarely. What's your name?
He just kind of looks up. What did he say that he sees? Early?
He said, I've seen you before, but only rarely. What's your name?"
Guess my kind didn't really show up after the Empire took over.
Oh, you see all kinds down here. Especially after the Empire took over. It's only humans at the top.
Let me think of a fake name.
He says out loud.
My name is John.
Yes, I am.
My name is Craig.
My name is John Starseeker. Starlooker.
While you think, I keep thinking about that fucking TikTok of like, how do these names exist parallel to one another? Hi, my name's Luke. This is my father, Anakin.
Anakin, yeah. Listen.
My name is Cal Kestis.
Jesus.
A little soon for that.
Sure.
I hate that because with the timing of this campaign, it takes place right with Jedi Fallen Order. But you will never run into that stuff because their stuff is like not gonna happen here.
Yeah.
I won't allow it. Except Inquisitors, I guess, but that's fine.
He's-
Yes. Well, Cal, are you enjoying your meal?
I would say that I am, yes. Is there something that you need from me?
I'm just trying to make small talk. It's slower than I thought. Are you excited for Empire Day? It's really funny listening to him talk because, like, there are sounds coming out of his side mouth that are quite deep, but then what comes out of the box is this high-pitched kind of squeal.
It is certainly an interesting day to look forward to.
Well, the celebrations are quite boisterous. There we go, that's a good word. Boisterous. Especially here on Coruscant, even down here. I hear if you look up and squint real hard, you can see some fireworks.
Nix has this thought in the moment. He's like, it's actually backfire from ships, but go on.
Fireworks are a way of putting it too, I suppose. So are you the owner of this fine establishment, then?
I am.
Hmm.
Dex Elrad is my name. I've run this place for longer than I can remember, I guess. I'll say, I'll tell you what, Cal. Friend Cal, friend Cal is what I meant to say. I'll give you one of my famous desserts on the house if you promise that if you like it, you'll get it again.
I suppose if I have the room for it.
Oh, you always have room for my lava cake. My magma cake, I guess.
it's made out of actual lava.
Yeah. It's a Hammertown special. Hammertown's where I'm from, you know.
Oh.
The capital of Ithoria.
This is the lore now.
No, that's real.
Oh, fuck.
I'm quoting lore. Yes, I wish I was kidding.
I hate the fact that whenever you say some kind of dumb bullshit, I don't know if it's a joke or not. I don't know if you're fucking with me or if this is in fact actual Star Wars canon. Star Wars is dumb.
Listen, Star Wars is dumb. Just be at peace with that. Make an insight check there, Cal.
Technically, not an incorrect nickname to use on him anyways.
Yeah, I suppose.
18.
You can tell that this individual noticed that you just looked kind of down, and he just seems to
Trying to cheer you
desire to help.
He's just nice.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. And do come back more often. I know you must work around here. What do you do?
Well, for lack of a better term, I suppose it's compost work.
Oh, you're at the farming levels.
Yes.
That would explain the smell. he laughs, and it's very funny. You can hear the deep-throated laughter from his actual mouths, but what comes out of the box is just a screeching.
Oh, hang on. Just
Yeah.
I like the mental image of it just being like a.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. One of those things.
I'm just kidding. Our noses work different.
I'm just kidding. I don't have a sense of smell.
Sometimes I wish I could smell my cooking like a single tear.
Sometimes I wish I could taste my food, but sadly I don't have a mouth.
No, he has two.
Well,
Ithorians have mouths.
well, I can assure you that it smells wonderful. And I would be delighted to try one of your lava cakes, correct?
Yeah, magma cake.
Magma cake.
It's more scientifically accurate, you know.
We are underground.
Registered trademarks are a bit juicy.
We are technically, I'll make that clear, not underground. Coruscant is levels. The first humans evolved on Coruscant, built a civilization. There was not enough room. They built up again until we are here today, 5,300 something levels later.
Hooray!
So the core, the bottom of the undercity is just the actual outer crust of the planet.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Do I see Kicks by chance?
Nyx.
Yes. Nyx,
Or
yes.
You are now a skunk with a flat cap.
Do I recognize what Nyx is?
No. He's masked, unfortunately, and hasn't spoken.
Is he masked by, like...
By a mask, as one traditionally is.
Yes, he is.
The helmet, yeah,
in-
the helmet mask combination. The mask is very similar to the same mask that Leia wore when she entered Jabba's palace.
one of those. Okay.
All right, that's fair. I wasn't sure if he was wearing a clone helmet or not.
Nope.
Oh no.
Stand out a little bit.
Those were decommissioned. A relic of a mistake of a war.
Empire propaganda.
Well, no, the Clone War was a mistake.
I mean,
yeah.
To be frank, yes. But with that said, what is it's Ash, right?
Yep.
You settled on Ash and not
Yeah,
Ace. Okay, Ash doing.
Ashaa-kai. What am I doing? I mean, like, as long as nothing weird's going on, I'm just looking around, nursing my non-alcoholic drink, and just
Default dancing.
trying to chill. No.
Interesting point of note. I'll make something happen because this will be fun.
Oh.
Lemming, right?
Yes, or Lenny. Lemmy. She calls him Lemmy.
Lenny. He's just going back and forth a bit, but not straying too far from your. Are you in a booth or at a table?
She probably wouldn't take up a whole booth. So if there's like a small table, she'd probably just be sitting at that.
Yeah, you're at some table. You didn't pick a center table. You picked an off to the side table.
Yeah.
I will say probably, and that's near the booths. And he doesn't stray too far, but he keeps like ever so slightly getting farther until he does go to the booths, and he makes, he goes to the corner booth where the I'll pronounce it again, Paladuvin is. And actually, he makes a little beep sound, and it appears to startle her, and she unholsters a blaster and points it at him very quickly. It is.
The moment she pulls out her
like,
blaster,
instant.
Nyx has his out.
She grabs the spear instantly.
Yeah.
Wait, so now Lemmy's getting himself into trouble?
Yeah, he's gotten himself into trouble.
No, get back here. He's not causing any problems. I promise. I give him.
No shots. Yeah. No shots have been fired. Lemming is has frozen still. She looks at the droid and has been since she drew her blaster on it, but hasn't shot it. Looks up at, the bouncer who has pulled his gun on her.
He doesn't have it aimed at her, but he has it in his hand.
Yeah, spear is her hand is back on it. I will.
And to the credit of this establishment, the music has not stopped and the dancer has not stopped. She's still going. Good at her job.
The consummate professional. But
she still not moving, kind of like a very disciplined kind of stance. It looks up and looks to Ash and says, "Sorry, this droid startled me. You should keep it close." And she just she actually hasn't put it away. She twists it back, so she spun it back as if not gonna shoot anything and waiting for Kix to put his away.
I apologize. Let me come here.
Kix is
You
not
can't
gonna
be getting
holster
into
his until she holsters hers.
You can't be getting your nose into other people's business. I don't care that you're bored.
He comes back.
I don't care that you're a little antsy and bored right now. It's been a long day. We are gonna relax here for a couple of hours, and then we're gonna go home. It's fine. And then I pick him up and I put him in my lap so he can't go anywhere.
That moment happens while this little standoff is happening. Now this individual is looking right at Kix's helmet, and she Nyx, sorry. Jesus. Silver killed me. Now Silver did it.
Okay,
it's all his
fine.
fault.
I heard kicks earlier, so that's
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry.
And finally she tilts her head back into the side just a little and says out loud, "You're wound tighter than a hyperdrive's coil. Should loosen up." And she like slowly puts it away.
Once she puts it away and her hand moves away from the blaster, he will holster his and get back into a standing neutral position.
It's Empire Day after all. And she like just looks back to her drink.
I rub my temple. Or I guess I don't. Does my
No, you
face
have
stick out
temples.
far enough from my... Okay.
You have
Yeah.
temples.
Yeah, you have temples.
Because the crest
have-
starts like right around, right, like on the outsides of the face. So yeah, you still have temples.
Yeah.
Nyx is gonna kind of.
Trouble.
Is the door? Is the door of this establishment open? Like I have clear access to Ray.
Yes.
Cool. He's gonna lean back a little bit, and as per tradition, lean back and towards her, and he's gonna go. I've got a bad feeling about this.
She leans back against the door frame a little bit and is like, well, you see her like she looks down at the bracer and she just kind of said you'd say it before 8 p.m. Fuck, I owe him money.
It is. Just keep your eye open.
Always is.
Oh, by the way, just to make this clear, also, he is a voice distorter as well.
okay.
Oh yeah. I was about to say.
His voice distorter is on.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Are you watching or are you watching?
Well, I can't. She just. You see her just turn around and she's like, my back is to the inside. I'm watching as best as I can be watching. She's right though. You could stand to be wound a little less tight.
He's gonna in his helmet roll his eyes.
It's suspect. Relax.
So a little bit more time passes. Cal is able to. He has time to eat his cake. It is very delicious. Chocolate is something you're familiar with because your planet's tropical, Cal. So, but chocolate is still something you like. I guess fucking in Star Wars it wouldn't be called chocolate. It would be called like sweet bean. Because fucking they call coffee calf for no reason.
Boy, could go for a real cup of calf right now.
Exactly.
Caffeine!
I genuinely thought about having Raestra smoke death sticks for a hot minute, but I was like, nah, I don't think she would.
They're bad. There's no like nuance to drugs in Star Wars.
Hey.
Drugs fuck you up in Star Wars.
Hey,
Spice is not good.
Hey,
for
do you want to buy some death sticks?
You want to go home, rethink
You
your
don't
life.
want to sell me.
I want to go home and take my life.
You don't want to sell. Here's a fun trivia question. What was that guy's name?
He had a name?
I know it was
Is-
something. Dumb,
Oh,
but I can't remember what it is.
If you guess anything but Sleaze Bagano, you are wrong.
I was about to say it's something like really like on the nose.
Yeah.
Because contrary to popular belief, Star Wars isn't subtle.
Yeah, the proud head of the Bagano family line.
Speaking of Sleaze Baganos, in this time, everyone who is in here has not left. They're still the Weequay are still enjoying the show. Maybe a little too much, but not enough for you to like. You know, they're not getting close to the stage or trying to touch her. So, the humans playing Sabak are, you know, some are losing, some are winning, but
Ray's keeping an eye on it. She's like, I
nothing's-
really don't want to break wrists again.
yeah, but nobody's getting too. People are getting salty, but no one's getting mad. The Togruta is cradling her droid while she drinks.
Keep him from getting fucking shot.
It's in a way that it's like he's on her lap in a way that he can't use his wheels. So if he does, they're just gonna spin in place and just has one
Love
arm
it.
over him while she's sipping on her drink, and it's just like, what am I gonna do with you? That doesn't help.
And the Paladuvan is still doing exactly the same thing to Nyx to her credit, she's like, you know, still steady at what she's doing. But it is in this moment that new patrons enter. 3 individuals. The bouncers need to make perception checks.
Okay.
Give me a moment. I'm trying to keep Cody from eating my food.
What the fuck? It's a nat one.
Rolling like shit. Aw.
This is Raestra's lot in life, apparently.
Honestly,
Head
I'm gonna
empty,
be
only
perfectly
punch.
honest, I'm loving this. This is just
Yeah.
is solidifying the dynamic between Nyx
Head
and
empty, only
Yeah.
nose hit.
I
I mean, it's not like she's a fucking idiot. She's just I like the idea that she's like, well, he told me to watch her, so now I'm not paying attention to the people in the front.
It's gonna be 17 for me. Rolling pretty good today.
You noticed haphazardly, like it's not like pretty, but these guys have nothing uniform about their dress except a band on their arm with what looks like it's a caricature of, you guess it's supposed to be a creature, and it's not a good creature. It's like, you know, hold on, let me triple check. This word came to my head. I'm pretty sure this is in Star Wars. Hold on. No. They're from, well, you know what? I can make it up.
Okay.
So fuck you.
Because it's Dungeons and Dragons. Have fun.
You've played Fallen Order, right?
Yeah.
Those stupid rat things that are like the first enemy, and they show up all the time. They pop out of holes.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like those, or like it's supposed to.
Oh, is that
Clearly a unifying symbol of some sort.
Oh, it's like they're wearing armbands with like the rat thing.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm going to call them Skags because I think that sounds right. That sounds like a Star Wars.
Yeah, that sounds like a Star Wars thing. Hey, yeah, that sounds Star Wars.
That's Star Warsy enough for me.
You look like a Star Wars fan, no offense. But they kind of waltz in with a little bit of pomp, especially the one in the front, who I'll say is a Twi'lek. But Twi'leks are usually pretty. This one is not. He's kind of like, his face structure just is not becoming, and he's kind of like a little disproportional in the body, like all he does is push-ups and nothing else.
Oh
So
god,
he's
yeah.
Mugshot from Sly 2. Sly 1. and 3.
Yeah, Ray's too busy being distracted by his terrible, like, what the fuck?
And the fashion sense is not there. We're talking like the equivalent of cargo pants and a wife beater, but he still has the band on, and it's
it's somehow staying in place.
Uh,
But by all mathematics, it should be on his wrist at this point.
Yeah, somehow, right? He must just
Yeah.
keep pulling it up. That's what you deduce, Nyx. And he's flanked by two, I'll say, humans. All of them male. All of them like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
rough looking, but that's the norm down here, you know. And Dex didn't warn you to keep anybody out. He wasn't like, yo, people from this gang, just don't let them in, because like I said, this place is for everybody around here, because there's really no affiliation. But these three waltz right up to the bar, and you see, especially, it's easy to see Nyx because the Athorian's eyes is so big. He sees them and rolls his eyes. And they are kind of in the middle of the bar, but that's close enough for you to hear what goes on. And the I forgot. Ryloth has an accent. What is it? Because Hera's dad talks in it.
I forget. Yeah,
It's like Russian, right? It's close to
like
Russian, isn't it?
No, it's French.
You're right. Well, get ready, because that's gonna suck.
Get ready for my shitty French accent.
You shouldn't have said that. Now this is your fault, and your fault alone.
Well, you asked.
Dex says, "Can I help you, gentlemen?" And the two side ones don't say anything. It's only the Twi'lek who leans. He does that side lean, and he said, "Jesus Christ, this is gonna suck."
No, the more you say it, the worse it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I've been here before. You know me, you know my face. You know.
Keep going, I'm in.
You should know who I am. Yes, unfortunately, I do. Can I get you food? No, you know what I desire. You know what I desire, Dexter. Sir Dex. The Skags, they are here, and they're here to stay. And we desire payment.
I like the mental image that, like, the minute they're like, we desire payment, Nyx can hear her just be like, he can hear the, like, just keep going. Just under her breath, keep going. Just say it. Say the words. Say the words protection money. Do it.
Yeah.
Give me an excuse.
Yeah.
Nyx is also kind of like,
and Dex.
He's very much shifted his focus from the woman to these three, and since his back is to Ray, he's already tapping her arm to get her attention, even though she probably already has his attention on the situation.
Yeah, she's just like, oh no, and she just leans over and under her breath just goes, I'm fucking waiting for it.
When you shift your attention away from the woman, you know, she can see and hear all this too, but she looks the definition of nonplussed. She's still just doing what she's doing. But you shift your focus to these individuals, and
she is not the immediate threat.
Dex answers, he says. Yeah. Dex answers, he says, my answer was no before, and it will be no now. I've been around here for a long time, and I've seen your type. Well, I assure you, you've never seen people like me. I'm the Skags. They're moving up. Literally. There will be I will not be able to count the number of levels in which we will be the cream of the crop. I can't say that. Though I will say that, actually. Cream of the crop actually makes sense, and you'll know why later.
Just say the words.
Nyx will
So if you don't want...
No, go ahead.
So if you don't want things to get messy, and he does this, he does like this with his hands, and both his like thugs, like not even subtle, just like their hands are on their blaster
so
hips.
this is when immediately Nyx walks over and places his hand on not the middle guy's shoulder, but the one to his right.
I will take the other goon. I will absolutely take the other goon.
Yeah. So
yeah,
there are three total.
I'll take if there's one on his right, I take the one on his left.
Okay. We're gonna. I'm putting one hand on his shoulder, giving it a squeeze, and then leaning over to the Twi'lek. Oh, I think we're gonna have to ask you to leave there, friend.
But oh, come now! We're conducting business.
I look at Dex, just tell me, just say it. Say the words, I'll fucking do it.
I'm gonna wave her down.
Yeah. Dex says, "This business serves food and drinks, not whatever you're peddling."
You want to sit down? You want to?
So, would you like food and
drink?
drink?
Sit down. You want to enjoy the show, and you want to have a nice, quiet evening. You can do that. If you want anything else, you're gonna have to find it elsewhere.
His eyes will narrow, and he'll be like, "I don't much appreciate being told what to do. You're not the boss of me. No one is the boss of me. I am." I have it right here. I am Jesh.
Listen, I tried to be polite, and he's gonna
Trump.
pull out his blaster and put it to his buddy's head, to the back of his head. I'm gonna count to 3. 1.
No, sir. It's you misunderstand. And I like this. He like puts his hands up, but that's when he shouts, "Boys!" and then 2 more humans come in through the door with their blasters already drawn.
He's gonna look at Ray. I told you to watch the door.
Everyone.
I told you! I can only watch so many things at once! I have 2 eyes! She takes out this shield and the spear.
We're gonna need to roll
Ash would
initiative.
have taken her blaster out just in case, because I'm assuming she's seen at least one fight go down in this bar.
I love how she probably stores it in
Lending.
Oh my god! She just reached.
I'll roll initiative.
Reaches into robot, pulls out fucking gun.
The initiative tracker is still in there.
That.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Boy, howdy, did the dice want to tell a narrative.
Howdy.
How do you like getting fucking ass kicked? How does that feel? How do you feel about that?
Do I not have any armor as a console?
No, you're the wizard equivalent. You do not.
Oh shit.
How does it feel, Space Wizard?
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You're not in this fight though, unless you desire to be.
Sure.
I mean, I rolled initiative.
How do you like the hot, sexy AC numbers? Get fucked.
So, let me keep track. We have Jash. He is here.
This man says...
I rolled initiative. I'll participate. I have one thing that I can do.
Did my accent deliver? Did I hype it up enough?
Yeah, it was good.
It morphed into something else, I felt. Okay. Sing a happy song. No. Oh my god. I love this. I'm using some stats and, peek behind the curtain without actually metagaming. Like, Jash is like a leader and he has thugs, but his thugs have 1 more HP than he does.
Almost like CR 1/2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's 4 thugs total. I hope you guys don't die.
It'll be fine. I cannot stress to you how fine it'll be.
Are you sure about that?
I hope you're ready to start looking shit up, my sweet husband of mine.
Why?
because
You should know what your abilities do, not me.
No, it tells me what things do, but like I'm looking at one of my things that has a condition here, and I'm trying to look it up beforehand, so you don't have to go searching for it.
Thank you very much. All right. Initiative count 25 to 20. Okay.
Ben
Well,
got a
no,
22.
Sorry, Nick's 22.
Oh, so you both got a 22?
No.
Who designed? Oh, okay. Oh, Nick's got a 22.
Yeah.
Cool. He was ready. I like this flavor.
I like
20 to 15.
19.
Got a 19? Oh, interesting. Okay.
Nick's canonically twitchy.
I mean, he's a clone soldier. He's gonna be. I like that flavor. I like it.
15 to 10.
13.
14.
And that's everybody.
No. I'm kidding. That is everybody. You had the 14, Ace?
Yeah.
Ash?
Yes, I do.
And Ray had the 13.
The 13.
Okay, cool. 9. Nix, you are up first.
Hmm.
What'd you like to do?
First things first is he's gonna grab the boss.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna attempt to grapple the
With a
boss.
grapple attack.
Mm-hmm. Grapple attack.
He will make a roll to try to avoid that. He gets to choose Dex or Strength, if I remember correctly.
Oh, do I get to choose Dex or do I have to do Strength?
You have to choose Strength. Escapees get to either wiggle out or force themselves out.
Got it.
So, oof.
All right, not bad, not bad. I rolled a 6.
This is technically athletics if you're proficient in that.
Sorry.
This is technically athletics if you're proficient in that.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
However, I did roll a 16.
He rolled a 19.
Oh, damn it! All right.
Slippery bitch.
Yeah. He ducks, and he was ready for something like this, and just like, whoa, and ducks and like takes a step back.
Oh no, definitely good.
But and he pulls a blaster out.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. Cal Sheen, it is your turn.
Level 1. Level 1.
Level 1. Level 1.
So he's kind of looking at this whole thing. I want to use Cloud Mind on as many of them as I can without affecting the rest of the party. It says
That's gonna be rough.
it has a range of 90 feet, but creatures within 20 feet of a point that you choose are affected.
Okay. So the only way you're gonna do that without hitting friendlies is focusing on the 2 that just burst through the door. You'll only be able to get those 2. Because if you try to get the pack of 3 that are at the bar, you're gonna get the bouncers.
That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I will just use an online dice to do this. I just have to roll 5d8. Because it's basically the sleep spell.
Ah, I like this. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, get it, I guess. Don't really have a whole lot of choices.
There we go. Dice roller.
All right, best Brett.
2, 3, 4, 5. 29. Anyone with less than 29 health is unconscious.
They get put to sleep, or okay.
They fall unconscious.
Do me a favor, make a sleight of hand check, because force powers take semantic and verbal components.
That's true.
Yeah.
Modify 20.
Ooh, that's nice. So you're just like there, you finished your cake, you saw this happen, and you like
Yeah.
oh yeah, you yawn.
He's just like, I like Dex too much to not get another one of these.
Yeah. And you let out a yawn to cover it up, and you move your hand to your face, and you project that sleepiness. It's like when a yawn is contagious, but you take the force and kind of grip it and push that feeling out and amplify it as you do. And both of these fools just drop to the ground.
Do I recognize that?
That was
Is your passive perception higher than 20?
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, yeah,
my
yeah, exactly.
It's definitely not passive higher than 20.
I can defo see them fall to the ground in a slump, but I don't know what caused it.
Yeah. It looks like the two new dudes just fainted.
I didn't mean did I see him do it. I mean, do I recognize them just suddenly falling over as familiar?
Trick of the force.
Yeah, do I? It's less I see him.
Do you have that spell?
That one in particular, no.
I would say no
Okay.
then.
Just thought
It does strike you as strange, but in the heat of battle, the only thing you can think is they just fucking fainted.
After that, I'm just
Because that's what it looks like.
pussy bitches just fainting in the middle of.
I'm gonna place my hand on my lightsaber. I'm gonna have it at the ready, but until then, I'm just gonna look like I am peacefully eating my magma cake.
Under the cloak, your hand just... And you're touching it on this side, so nobody can really see it. You didn't, like, reveal it.
Right.
But that is your turn. It is Jace's turn.
It is Jay Schlatt.
Jace
Jace.
Apple.
Apple.
He's not happy about those two dudes just passing out, and he's like, what the fuck?
Language.
And he turns to the one that is not the one that you were like in his grill, and is like, get him! And he uses his command ally ability, and now that creature is going to use his reaction to shoot at Nick specifically with advantage.
Oh, does he have disadvantage? Because it's at
No, he was not in melee range with you. The stools are not like that close.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was kind of a flanking position.
Gotcha.
But he's still pretty close. He's like 7 to 10 feet from you.
You can get in melee range.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. Ooh. That's a natural 20.
Level 1.
I might be dropped.
That's 8 energy damage.
I'm not dropped. However, that hurt.
Very scared of how mad his superior officer got. His superior, they're not really an officer, he just levels the blaster right in your chest.
I am down to 4.
The armor takes it, but it hurts like a mofo.
Oh yeah, no, we're not. That's unacceptable.
And it's that part of the armor is smoking now. But that was Jace's turn, and he will defo attempt to back up, but that will prompt opportunity attacks from Raestra. Were you in his grill?
Oh yes.
I was also in his grill too.
I would I'm gonna hit him with this fucking shield. Fuck you.
I'm shooting him with my gun. I don't think that's gonna do it though.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. 18 plus 4.
Hold on.
Cool. Yeah, that defo hits.
Let me see if I hit.
Wait, is your strength only a +2?
No. Oh no, then it'd be 18 plus 6. Sorry.
I was about to say, what?
There's a 12
I forgot to add my proficiency bonus. Sorry.
This is why I'm here.
A 12 will actually hit Kix. Yes.
Six.
Nix.
That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
That's 6. That is
okay.
6 kinetic damage from my vibro knife.
How do you both want to do it? That's exactly his HP.
I love the choreography of this. Is he shoots you, she swings across and Captain America style just gongs his head, and as he's going like this way, his legs go up, and then you slam the knife into his leg as he goes back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it too.
Did you desire to kill him or
No.
No.
Okay.
This is very much a knockout. Kill if you need, knockout if you knockout primarily.
Cool. That was his turn. Ash, it is your turn.
Hey, Carol Best. I pull out a doohickey, and I point it at one of the goons, non-lethally, of course, and then I fire a cryogenic burst out of it. So I need to do a.
Ooh.
No, I miss. Butterfingers. That's an 8.
What did you roll? An 8?
An
Oh
8.
yeah. No.
Drops it.
No. Yeah. Yes. But you tried. That cryogenic blast actually goes into the bar. And yeah.
Don't do a whole lot of attempted murder.
Sardex!
And that means is that your turn?
Yeah,
Ash, would you
I
like
think
to
that's
move?
all I can do. I guess, I do have them, because I am a bard, artificer, forge cleric. That's what my class is. You got this, Mando! And I give a bardic inspiration to Raestra.
Oh hell yeah! What's your fucking?
It's a D4.
It's a
Hell yeah!
It's a D4, yeah.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, get it, I guess.
She just got inspired. Ray just got inspired. And speaking of, it is Ray's turn. There are only 2 thugs left. They're the ones that were flanking Jace. But seeing you both like nail him in one hit, they're not looking very brave.
I'm
I
gonna
like
go
the
with.
idea that after we were done with him, I just threw him into the chair. Come back to him later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. She's gonna. I'm gonna give this a try. She's gonna pop her neck, and she's gonna go. You have until I turn around to be gone. And then I want to roll an intimidation check.
Do it.
Plus that bardic inspo dice.
I will allow.
Oh fuck. 21.
Jesus.
Nice.
Nyx probably has like a this is probably like a mechanical thing you can physically have later, but I'm gonna do it for the flavor. Like you have a not infrared, but Jesus, what's the thermal?
Yeah.
A thermal filter on your helmet, and you see like a streak of heat like go down both their legs. And it's their turn. They're gonna beat feet, so
Yeah, I will let them go.
They run up to their sleepy comrades in the doorway, like shake them awake, and are like, "Let's go, man! Let's go! Yoinks!"
Scoob.
And they're like gone in like 3 seconds. They are just gone.
Nyx is gonna walk over to Ash, pick up her cryo gun, and pass it back to her.
Thanks. I put it back in Lemmy. And I
Is that
set
the
Lemmy
end of-
down.
Is that the end of combat?
Yes.
If that is the case, I am going to leave the required credits necessary to pay for a magma cake, however much that might be.
Yes. And we'll say that's, a credit.
A credit, okay.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
do we have starting credit? I never did that.
It was.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
should
you
have been
do.
in like your background or whatever.
I'll
have-
figure that out.
And then I'm going to kind of pull my hood up. I'm going to walk over by Nyx. I'm going to I'm going to use 2 more force points to cast heal on him.
Ah.
And I'm going to heal him for 1d8 plus 3 health. Where's my...
Well, this is gonna make some things happen.
I'm gonna heal him for 6 health, and then I'm just gonna start walking out of the bar.
Do I notice that shit?
Before all that, roll an insight check for me, Kel.
Oh, sure, okay. That's not good. That's a 5.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, yes, you do that. So you walk up to this armored individual who just defended this place. The chest wound is still smoking a little. It was just right in the sternum, you know?
Yeah.
Right at the bottom of it, so it knocked the air out of him.
Raestra just leans down, smooth move, idiot.
Oh, fuck off. You were supposed to watch the door.
Who got shot?
Pat his shoulder.
Who wasn't watching the
Pat
door?
his shoulder. I love this. But you put his hand on the womb and call on the force.
Yes.
You've done this many times before. This was your specialty. Not a lot of people could do this. But you, it came naturally to you. Fixing what is broken is something that you felt called to you. And so you can't help but do it now, especially to a man that, just fought so valiantly. And Nyx, when he, touches you, it just... How much do you heal for?
6 health.
He was 6, so I'm almost back to full. I'm 2 away from full.
Yeah. Just... You, the next breath you take in feels refreshing, as if you're, outside in a field, and just, the pain noticeably lessens, as if someone had just shot a stim into you. Wait, stims are Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's in Fallen Order, why not?
Yeah. So I was making sure I wasn't thinking of another sci-fi thing.
No, you're right.
Without the sting and the weird whooshy feeling that stims give you. It's just a lessening of the pain and just
Gotcha.
Yeah, do I notice that shit?
Yeah, that's make.
It's a little hard.
Make
Make a force check.
To not know.
Yeah. Make a wisdom check. Only add your wisdom modifier.
I can do that.
I'm talking to Raestra, not you.
You're the one that did
Unless you desired. Yeah.
It's a 16.
Yeah, especially since he did it right in front of you. I'll say even Ash over at the table. Both of you feel that it's not Nyx breathed in the refreshing breath of air, but you both feel it like a breeze in kind of your spirits, your souls.
I feel this too.
And it came.
That's weird.
It came from this man when he did that action and was just and then gone. And
go ahead.
Ash, you have no idea, but Raestra, you know what that is. That's that's someone using the force.
Yeah, he can see her reaction that she does not hide very well. Of oh, I know what that is.
He's a shit.
The blinking guy meme.
Yeah.
Ash feels a little. Ash visibly looks a little confused.
She will say nothing.
Nyx will also say.
What's everyone's passive perception?
14.
My passive perception. What's passive perception again?
11.
Whatever your perception bonus is, plus 10.
Yeah.
11.
My whiz is not great.
Oh wait, hold on. My perception. It's 13.
Okay.
14, baby.
So, none of you notice anything extra.
She kind of has a minute.
But yeah.
And she just she says nothing. Nothing comes out of her mouth, but you can visibly see it on her face that she's oh, I know what the fuck that was.
Ash looks down at Lemmy. It's did you feel that somehow too, or is that just me? Yeah, you're droid.
I don't have feelings, bitch. Yeah.
So visibly I can see Raestra's reaction.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ashes.
Raestra will not say anything though.
I'm going to use Force Whisper, and which is essentially just message.
Yeah.
I have that.
Just saying within Raestra's mind, I helped your friend. I trust that you'll leave me be.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, get it, I guess. Let me... Actually, you know what? Hang on. I need a D2.
I'll
You mean a
flavor because
coin?
fuck mechanics.
Shut up! No,
I
I don't!
re-
No, I don't! I don't mean a coin, I mean a D2. Fuck you. I have
Flip
D2.
a coin.
I have
To make this
They're
very-
in my bag!
To make this very clear, since I like this a lot, fuck mechanics, I love this. Since Ash has that spell, and you didn't specify, she hears it too. Because you're just in the zone, and she hears that.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Hello? Question mark?
Hello.
Did she say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just looks around. He just looks directly at Ash.
Yeah,
With
she
the
looks
widest
too,
fucking eyes.
Jesus! You
Yeah,
fucking
all
idiot.
three look at Ash.
This awkward moment and the Force theme is playing, but it's like a bad recorder cover.
Just fucking, she just sighs. Like the moment is just diffused instantly.
Am I in trouble?
She looks at Cal and she just kind of she looks at you and gives you like a really small nod, as if to be like, yeah, no, it's fine.
I must go.
Yeah, you should.
And he's gonna really walk out of the bar now.
Yeah, she under her breath, just loud enough that he can hear, she thanks him. And then
I am
helps
I
Nyx
am-
up and is like, yeah, good job, idiot.
I am going to walk over to Ash very silently. May the Force be with you, and then leave.
What?
Not very good.
Yeah, she just helps Nyx up. She's like, yeah, good job, moron.
Watch the fucking door next time.
Don't get shot.
I don't know if Ash knows what the Force is. She is from Wild Space Outer Rim, so she's
You've only barely heard of it, I imagine.
So, when I get up, the guy's still sitting knocked out on the bar stool. He's gonna grab him by his there's a term. Laguda? Leku, thank you. He's gonna grab him by his leg.
Ooh, that's rough. Those are sensitive.
Yep. He's gonna grab them and yank him back to wake him up.
Just a moment. The moment you grab it and you start, Kel is leaving. He walks out the door. I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Oh,
While this is going
there's
on-
the time. That lovely streak has finally passed. 6.
That was the Jedi. And he healed you. And you have to follow him.
Oh,
You can't
no.
explain.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no! I was like, what? I'm so
What the fuck
confused.
is-
And then
just as you're turning, just where the fuck are you going?
You even turn your head, and it's like your posture stiffens, and you have to fight back the urge to say, "Sir," and in question as to where he's going.
All right, so do I? All right, am I compelled, or do I have this strong urge?
We'll say with a 6, that's like being under the charmed condition, and you're this guy's friend now.
All right, fine, I'll follow.
Yeah, just Raestra,
Yeah.
just where the fuck are you going?
while this is going on, Ash is looking at her drinks. Like, I ordered non-alcoholic, right? And she just sets it down. Puts the credits on the thing.
Okay, this is more. I mean, this is a question technically for both Justin and Ben. Do I know that he would do this, or am I confused?
You'd be confused.
How long have you two been working together?
We've been working 2 years.
We know.
Okay. Make an.
No.
I guess insight check is the best.
I was going to say I'll make the insight, but I was going to say, do I mean, from before this, do I know that he would do this? Do I know that that's what's happening?
That's what I'll say. That's what this insight check will encompass. Like, in your time with him, would you have noticed this?
I meant the before times.
The before.
Yeah. Or would you prefer it to be like a history or intelligence check to put that together? Or would you like insight?
The mod's the same.
Okay, so
6. No, I have no idea. I don't know.
You're confused.
Yeah, where the fuck are you going?
I got a question to ask. Tie him up. We'll question him in a minute. I'll be right back.
Doing it. All right. So I will do that. I'm gonna look at. I'm like, Dax.
Yeah.
Can I shackle him to this chair for a couple of minutes?
You know the drill. Yes.
Okay.
I don't. He sucks.
Right. I'm gonna handcuff him to the chair.
Just one guy in the back of the bar. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. One of the Sabak players who, like, they clearly, like, stopped playing Sabak to just watch, but not, like, in a scared way, just in a, this should be fun kind of way.
I've gotta. She just goes and follows him.
Ash is gonna go too, because, like, her mind was talked into, and that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh, I love this. Star Wars is fun.
Star Wars is
This is, I was about to say, this is a really cool development. I like this. This is a good reason.
Yeah, Lemmy's following behind. Making noises.
Being a box with wheels.
What the fuck are you? Yeah, she's just following him.
It was weird. Just come on. Fine.
So he'll walk after the obvious Jedi being obvious.
So Kel, did you desire to, like, disappear into the shadows, or are you just trying to walk back to your apartment casually?
I am trying to walk back to my apartment casually and just act like I was never here. Do I notice Nick's following
the ragtag group
of what was your passive perception again?
13.
Not being stealthy.
Not until they're close. Not until you hear, like, footsteps behind you and they're, like, a couple paces behind you at that point. And you're like, huh?
Of which Nix is gonna catch up to him and, like, grab his shoulder.
Okay. Yes. Hello.
What the hell are you doing on Coruscant?
I live here.
No, you shouldn't. He's gonna Nix is gonna, like, quickly, like, look around, see that he was followed, looks at Ray and this new
Ray puts her hands up and looking at him like, what the fuck did you expect me to do?
Stay with the fuck.
He's cuffed to a chair. It's fine.
You're just gonna leave I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. And he's gonna practically drag the Jedi to a quiet alleyway.
Yeah, she's like, I gave him a fucking concussion. He's fine.
I'm going over here now.
When he does this, Ash, if you follow, he's gonna point right at you and say, "Kid, you saw nothing. If you say anything, I'm hunting you down."
I'm not gonna say nothing. So something weird happens. Something weird happens
With that man
That means nothing to her. I don't think she's ever seen a clone in her goddamn life. It means nothing.
It's dramatic.
It's true,
that's
she has
fine.
it.
He's covering his bases.
I like the idea that
like-
he takes the helmet off expecting a reaction and she just keeps talking. Like no.
Like, I don't look. He talked into my mind. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what in the.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop yelling.
I look.
yelling.
Just wait here. Just wait here.
No, you fucking stop. He pushes his chest against the wall, then he looks out, and he's gonna look both ways to make sure there's no imps around.
Yeah, be intimidating as humanly possible, man.
Do you at this time the probe droid, the mini probe droid, these are like the ones with sirens on them, not the ones from episode 5, would have like just passed this area, so you guys have
Okay, good.
time.
What are you still doing on Coruscant?
I don't have a choice. I don't exactly have a ship.
What the fuck excuse is that? You're a fucking Jedi.
Exactly.
Can't
Who
you
am I
just do the
supposed?
thing? He just does the hand wave.
No, the thing doesn't get me off planets.
I've seen. You know what? I'm not gonna.
I mean, I
love this
was
scene.
gonna say she can't fucking do it, so
How do you know all this?
He gestures to his face.
Yeah, he had taken his helmet
Yeah,
off,
he's like,
and he looks
Oh,
familiar.
he looks very familiar. You might have seen him
Definitely.
a couple of
He
places. You've
lived-
seen him a couple of places before.
only a couple of times.
He's just like he's taking a minute. He's like immediately just backs up and pulls his lightsaber out.
Don't.
Oh, you don't want to.
Yeah,
Like that.
it-
You blow all of us. Don't do it.
You're a clone.
I am.
A what?
Yeah. Raestra's still holding the shield, and she says, "You ignite that, I'm putting you on top of it."
Listen, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your name is, but I didn't kill mine.
What do you mean?
I can't go into details about it right now, but I didn't kill mine, and you're gonna have to trust me.
I would love to get off this planet as much as any Jedi would.
Please don't say it like that sentence. Are you saying that there's more of you on this planet still?
No.
Good. I like that answer. That's a good answer. That's a good answer, right? Isn't that a good answer? He's gonna gesture to Ray, and he's like practically manic at this point.
She gives him a look like, dude, and it's like, I mean, I guess.
In this moment, Ash, roll a history check.
Yeah, I was about to say, how much do I know of this elusive of Jedi? Well, I rolled pretty damn good, surprisingly. 23.
Well, that's a good one.
You saw Holo once. It was really cool. Dudes could jump over buildings, and
Was it supposed to be fiction or was it supposed to be real from the Holo?
It was historical fiction. It was a High Republic era Holo.
I thought that was
about.
I thought the Jedi were just like a fiction thing.
Nope.
Look,
Like Marvel.
I'm from out the Outer Rim, so I don't.
Wait a minute. What? Say that.
Yeah, I was about to
that
say,
sentence
she looks at Nyx and is like, yeah, there it is.
Say that sentence one more time.
I'm from the Outer Rim.
All right. How did you get here?
DM, do I have a ship, or did I get a transport off planet?
You transported here because you wanted to work at a cool mechanic shop, because Coruscant, is where everything is. People are passing by. You're fixing speeders all the time. You would get to fix rich people's speeders. You're at a mechanic shop on 1313, so you're not fulfilling your dreams at all. But you want to work your way up.
Do I have a ship? Yes or no?
No, you don't own a ship.
Okay.
Ships are expensive.
I took a transport here. I don't own a ship.
Damn it.
Look, I'm working on 1313. Do you really think I would be here if I had a ship? This
Yeah.
slow?
Yeah, all right. Good point. Let me think.
Does a cow still have his lightsaber in his hands?
I've put it away at this point.
What is yours? Double bladed, by the way. Do you have a, or is it just?
It's just a regular lightsaber.
Okay.
It is.
I was about to say, if she saw it was double bladed, she would have just fucking attacked him instantly.
No.
No. Inquisitor ones look very special. They have the rings,
the
and his Jedi one would have been pretty unique.
Yeah, no, it's a Jedi one.
Where have you been hiding? How long have you been hiding here?
How long has it been since Order 66?
This Empire Day makes 5 years.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just since the Order.
Got it. Where are you hiding?
I have an apartment down this way. I've managed to just simply work as a compost worker. I don't use the Force too much.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking
Could've fooled
ballsy to
me.
do it in the middle of a fucking bar, wasn't it?
Well, no one noticed.
Ray
to the
gestures
three
to
of us.
herself. Yeah, Ray gestures just to the whole group of.
You spoken to my mind. I'm gonna need a rundown when we get somewhere more secluded.
To be fair, it wasn't exactly a conversation you were supposed to be a part of.
No.
That being said,
Yeah, well, now we got a small child.
You're 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've met any other Togruta, but I'm an adult.
Yeah, that is her instant. The minute you say small child, she just looks at him and goes, "You're 14."
Only by cycle count.
That's what age is.
Yeah, that's called what your age is.
Oh, okay. Someone's gonna have to sit me down and give me a history lesson because clearly education back home was not very good.
All right, fine.
okay.
Where's your apartment?
Yep. And he.
Funnily enough, this complex is where you and Ray are staying, Nix. Same with you.
Yeah, there's just a pause,
Ash.
and she just looks at Nix and goes, "How fuck did we never notice this until now?"
Small world, small galaxy.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Coruscant, while being extremely massive, tends to bring all the worst people together.
A wonderful planet.
He's gonna give him a look. Well, he put his helmet back on while they were traveling, but he's gonna give him a look that only a clone with a helmet on could make.
The look, TM.
Fucking Kalsheen's just gonna be like, we can stay at my place if you want.
For now.
Ray and I are literally 2 buildings down from you.
And I'm not far from here either.
It's a preference thing. Though I would.
And you offer that, but I don't know if I said it. These apartments are literally big enough for the bedroll that you sleep on and a little bit of space to stand up and maybe put something that resembles a desk. It's like definitely not up to code, but nobody's upholding code this far down.
Yeah, as soon as it's like quiet and the door is closed, the first question she asks him is, "Who did you serve?"
The Republic. Well, more specifically the Jedi.
That's not what I meant.
More specifically the Jedi Order. But most of the time,
He'll take his helmet off and place it on the table.
Oh, she was talking to Nyx. Okay.
No,
Oh,
she was
no,
talking
no.
to.
No, no, no.
Talking to
She
you.
was,
Talking to you.
she was talking to you. Yeah.
No, I mean, who did you serve under?
Let me get my notes out.
I know. I wrote it down. Do you want?
Uh,
I believe you named her. It was like Gianna. It's like Jenna, but with an extra I, something like that.
was it Jana?
Janaya.
Oh, yes. I served under somebody known as Master Janaya.
Do I recognize that name?
History check.
Can I make a history check as well?
Yes.
If yes,
absolutely.
if yes, why? Oh, that's really good, actually. That's another 16.
That's with no modifiers, 19.
Janaya was not a master, not a master on the council by any means. But she was an exceptional knight, especially during the Clone Wars. She was Keldor, which is what Plo Koon is.
She was granted a seat on the council, but was not given the rank mount.
Not granted the rank of master. Sit down. Take a seat. But no, that's about all you know. Word of mouth, and like you never met the woman.
Yeah.
You've never met this individual.
That's the
in front of you.
Yeah. No, I know I've never met him. It was a case of like, the first question, do I know you? Do I know her? Second question, have I killed her?
No. She went down at the very beginning of Order 66.
Okay.
Protecting not her Padawan, because he was a knight at this point. And you could tell, I won't even make you insight, your passive insight's probably good enough. The way he carries himself, definitely not an ex-Padawan.
No.
He at least had the rank of knight.
No. Okay. She just nods. She goes, okay.
And a little bit older than you, so it lines up.
I had escaped through the sewers ever since the order, and well, I've been going lower ever since. Not really sure where exactly to go. I don't know of any other surviving Jedi. As far as I'm concerned, they're dead. All of them.
Safe guess.
You're telling me that the crazy jumpy people were real and now they're all dead except for you.
No, there's more than just him.
What makes you say that?
Well,
The thing about
that. No, she's not. Oh, yeah, she's not gonna fucking drop this until she has to. You know what? Actually, I think the better thing is she just gestures to her armor, and she says, "I've had some exposure."
Her Mandalorian
I know.
armor.
Yeah, she gestures to her Mandalorian armor, and she's like, "I know how to spot them when I see them, and I've seen more than one."
Make a deception check.
I mean,
Yeah. You are lying.
I would argue that's not totally a lie, but
Well, because of that, make it with advantage. Yeah.
okay. I'll take that first one. Which wasn't bad. That's a 17.
Okay. Since nobody really has any reason to not believe her, unless you, Cal, make an argument otherwise, I will use your passives, and your passives don't pass that.
Nope.
That's fair.
Yeah, she's like, I've seen them before. I know how to spot one, and I've spotted more than one.
Does he recognize that she's Mandalorian?
Considering
Absolutely.
that I'm in full Mandalorian armor, sans helmet, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have to forgive me. I haven't really encountered many of your kind. Outside of the clones, of course.
She looks at Nyx and goes, "It's not the same thing. It doesn't count."
Yeah, that's fair.
Would Mandalore be gone now?
Hold on, that's exactly what I'm googling in this moment.
Mandalore is probably still under Darth Maul's control at this point.
No, because it's established.
No, he got overthrown by Ahsoka. Remember?
Oh, that's
And then
right.
it's established in Mando that Mandalore's glass.
Oh no, yeah.
But
This
that-
is what I figured.
that
I
is
would have said it
after-
anyway. They fucking sieged Mandalore a year after the Empire.
That's what I
rose.
wanted to
It's
say.
been 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's been-
If I may, it's
Mhm.
not glassed at this point, but it is occupied.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my question. Is
Yes.
because I know that they occupied it, but I wanted to know if her response is, "We're in hiding" or "We're glass." Yeah, then she just kind of nods a little bit, and she goes, "We're under Empire rule. Most of us are in hiding."
I'm sorry to hear that.
She shrugs. She says, "The way continues and spreads regardless. And I'm not going to hide from the Empire."
From what I hear, that is exactly how a Mandalorian tends to work.
Traditionally. You'll find some exceptions here and there.
But you, Togruta, I never got your name.
Oh, I keep losing the accent. It's not a hard accent to do.
What's
I'm Ashaa-kai. You can just call me Ash.
You appear to be force sensitive as well.
What is that? Please explain to me like I'm 5.
What? Do you want the
I've heard it
scientific
a
vision or
little
the
bit.
Spiritual vision.
Cal
Whatever's gonna make the most sense.
Sheen just kind of raises a hand up. Just the force is a very natural thing. It's this energy that sort of flows within us and around us. And through our own mindsets and beliefs, we can work with it. He
And
just kind of like makes his lightsaber float as an example.
and that can let you talk into people's minds.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Occasionally, it can let you do some other freaky shit too.
That among many other things.
She sits there for a moment and digests it and goes, "Huh. All right."
Yeah, well, congratulations, Ash. You're in the shit.
I mean, she's just like, she shrugs.
I do not know if I am in a position to do this. However, it was not uncommon for Jedi Knights to train Padawans, just as Masters have before.
Whoa. Let's worry about getting off of Coruscant before you start deciding you want to become a fucking teacher.
I'm more.
Actually,
my-
I'll insert my. Hold on, I have to insert my lore bit. Jedi Knights had to train Padawans. You couldn't be. You couldn't be promoted to master unless you had successfully trained a Padawan to knighthood.
Oh wow, then they really did just kind of fuck over
Yeah,
it, didn't
yeah.
they?
Yep. Well, yeah, that was the fun, interesting tidbit. Ahsoka never became a knight, so
That's the reason why Anakin
in all
was so
technicalities,
fucking pissed.
yeah, yeah. And he felt like he needed her because he only loved selfishly. But we're not here to talk about the Skywalkers.
No Skywalkers in my Star Wars D&D campaign.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking like Star Wars D&D.
My skill set lies in making things, fixing things, flying. If I can ever get my hands on a ship, I like to think I'm pretty good at that.
A natural.
Then it would hear that we are in luck.
We just need. So I came here to, I guess, make it big, fixing things for people, but that's going nowhere fast.
Yeah, Coruscant is not exactly the best place for upwards mobility.
Under the Empire doesn't really seem to be much for upwards mobility either.
No.
Though I suppose that is just an opinion at the end of the day.
I had considered possibly enrolling in to be an Imperial pilot, but that didn't sit right with me, and I just pushed that aside. Something.
You have no idea the bullet you dodged.
I heard things from some people back home, and while it was, I guess, stable, I just nah.
Stable's a word for it.
I mean, with them having a secure hold nearly everywhere in the inner and outer rim.
The Imperials will use you and then proceed to discard you.
And that's why I dodged that bullet.
Make an insight check, Cal.
Sure. You got it. That's a 17.
Also, knowing now that she's force sensitive, you don't know what they would do to her.
And also, given your connection to the Force, well, I don't think that you'd be able to find yourself working on ships for a very long time.
I know.
Raestra vibrates.
Yeah. You don't fucking.
Raestra knows.
You don't fucking say. What were you doing on Coruscant beforehand?
Well, what was I doing on Coruscant beforehand?
I was gonna say, because you said you were here since the Order, so what were you doing here?
It probably took you a while to get established. You probably didn't, feel brave enough to pop your head out of an alley for a while, scraping for food. But as time went on and you learned how to, make sure Imperial troops that were scouting didn't look for you, and the further down you went, the less presence there was. You, either through luck or the will of the Force or your own skill, just managed.
I had simply been managing.
Sort of what I figured your answer would be.
I'm sorry that I cannot provide one that is a bit more, I suppose, satisfactory.
No. Ultimately, it's good. I suppose if you were here for something important, then you probably would have been one of the first to go.
I do wish to visit the temple, but I imagine that that's impossible at this point.
It's probably not impossible, but even if it wasn't, then it probably wouldn't be safe.
Yeah, Raestra and Kel through the news stations and Raestra through life experience, it's not the Jedi Temple anymore, it's the Imperial Palace. That's where Palps is.
Yeah, it's not safe there.
Yeah, trust me.
Yes,
that
Ash?
place is the last place we want to go.
How racist do I know the Empire is, being a non-human race?
Even on 1313, you've experienced it. It's been kind of low-key down here, because the further down you go, it gets kind of a little more diverse, but there's still, undertones and institutionalized,
You've seen a couple of posters that say, "Want an easy job at the surface of Coruscant? Sign up for services today."
I know it's not friendly to my kind. I know I'm best of both worlds. Not human and Outer Rim. That wasn't apparent. I point to me, my mouth talking, making mouth words accent.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm not higher up?
I can name a couple of reasons.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm not exactly higher up either.
I was about to say, she gives him a look like, motherfucker.
And I would like to think that the Empire is particularly unkind towards me. Can't imagine why.
Literally the most marginalized group. They were killed off.
Marginalized by the characters or the writers?
Actually, I lie. Freaking about this time, Geonosis is the most marginalized group. They were all killed.
Except one, and an egg.
Yeah. Yep.
So what you're saying is that I am the worst combination of things to be here on this planet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be a clone.
That's more or less it. You could also be a clone.
That
Can a
that
clone
doesn't
be a
tell.
Jedi?
No, physically, through the cloning process, it's unnatural. And so the midi-chlorians, the will of the Force, cannot enter into a clone. No clone has been made, even clones of Force sensitives that came out Force sensitive.
You're gonna.
It's just not possible.
You're gonna have to explain.
Until Palpatine, but you know.
You're gonna have to explain the clone thing to me, because that
Do you know what cloning is?
Do I?
I mean, you know, on a tech level, that if you clone like a program, that means it's the same thing.
I mean, I can make copies of things. In that respect, but like
she gestures
people?
to Nix.
It's the same process.
I'm
Just
a
on a
copy
much-
of the bounty hunter named Django Fett.
It was a simple man making his way through the galaxy.
It's just a simple
His
man
son
making
was a
his way through the
complete
galaxy.
loser, but
his. What's the opposite of a donor?
Donee. Duh. No, I'm kidding. Receiver.
Receiver.
recipient.
The recipient.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make a jab at Boba Fett.
Yeah, I love that. You mean your donor?
So why exactly aren't you murdering me?
He doesn't work.
What?
Ash is just off to the side, like so confused. I did not make it.
Next.
He said,
like, why aren't you murdering me?
his
The
response
order,
was,
just like everyone else, won't you?
not all clones are the same. And to be perfectly honest, if I knew the answer of that question, I wouldn't be down here having this conversation with you.
I love that fucking sentence so much. Not all clones are the same.
I mean, they're not. They each have their own unique identification
Force
in the Force.
signature.
Yeah, I know that they're not, but I just love the fact. I love that the sentence "not all clones are the same" is something you can say that is true.
Yeah,
It is funny. I will not lie. I'm just gonna stop asking questions I don't need to know the answers to.
He's different.
He's built
He
different.
is in fact technically built different.
It's true.
I can't complain. If
I promise I did not just make Nairine again. She's just
I
doesn't
tried.
know.
She's like, I tried to let him. I tried to see if he'd let me take the chip out, and he wouldn't let me.
the chip is still within him.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't work.
I have heard
Ash
tales
sits
about it.
down.
Yeah.
I have heard tales of clones that have had odd mutations about them that have ultimately served beneficial. Perhaps your friend is the same.
Possibly.
Except they're probably working for the Empire right now.
We don't know. The show isn't out yet.
We are going to need to find a ship.
I've been looking.
Or at the very least, I would like to find a ship. I don't know about the rest of you, but I have been stuck here for a while.
I'd like to be literally anywhere that's other than here.
I mean, if no one else has any piloting experience, I'd be happy to fly it for you.
And I could also help you tap into the Force as well. Learn from it.
Do you think now is the time for that?
I'm not sure I want to after hearing that all of your kind were slaughtered.
It is your
For
choice.
whatever reason.
It is your choice. I can't make you do it.
If I start doing weird stuff, then we'll have a conversation.
Raestra, you know for a fact that practicing or no, Inquisitors hunt down Force sensitives.
She just leans. Well, he doesn't know that, and she's not gonna volunteer information that's gonna give her the fuck away.
Yeah.
But she
She
leans back, and she says, "We need to leave very, very soon."
Ash, do
Yeah?
you know any particular areas on Coruscant near 1313 that might be able to provide some sort of a starship?
Do I DM?
There's plenty. Where you work for, has starships. They don't usually sell, but if there's like a refurb that they get to do.
I mean, we're at work
But
sometimes.
but you know for a fact, just like cars in real life, you'll need, 5 figures of credits, and unless any of you has that on hand.
I mean, I do, but I don't. Considering we're
Actually.
down here, I don't think we have enough.
You have like 10,000 credits?
I saw my thing was like I saw my roll was something D10s times 100, so I actually might.
I mean, like I know, like where I work sometimes does it when we get something to refurbish, but I don't have the tens of thousands of credits to spend on it unless any of you do. But I imagine that you don't.
I imagine we might not need. I imagine that buying a ship might not be an option for us.
I don't want to steal something. Like, I know we're in the belly of Coruscant, and we're not with the good folk anywhere. But I'd rather not do something heinous.
We need transport or something. We might not even need to buy one ourselves right now. We just need to not be here.
I just realized I was not.
Blee, blee. Blee, 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 blee. Nix, your comm is beeping. And the little ID says that it is Dex.
He'll click it on. Hey,
Now, do you have a holocom, or do you just have an audio one?
just an audio one.
Okay. You hear his high-pitched voice. Hey there, Nix. So you all left. It's been about an hour.
Yeah, we're
The guy's gone. He's not there anymore.
Wait, you left? How did you leave?
Yeah,
I cuffed him to a chair.
I'm not sure.
I was very thorough.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sure you were.
That's all right. He's just some punk anyway.
Some punk that just watched it. That's a loose end I don't like.
She looks at him and goes, he was unconscious for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, and he watched two of his 4 little buddies, which you, by the way, weren't watching out for, drop by
Do
walking.
you want a concussion? Because I can be dealing them out today.
You're welcome, by the way.
I just wanted to make sure everything was all right.
Everything
the
everything's
shift's
fine, Dex.
ended.
I'll be swinging by later to work with you some more. I'll be back later. He's gonna hang up.
Well, it's closing time, so
He hangs up.
Well, no, he wasn't done saying. He was and Glitter Spice she went home with someone.
Wait, hold on. He's gonna rewind that. What? The
One of the
toilet
girls.
girl?
Yes.
Who'd you go
Yeah,
home with?
that Weequay, he took her home.
Who?
It seemed consensual, but
Wait, hold on.
I worry about her.
Who took her home?
The one of the Weequay. I don't get names.
We need to work on that.
But he looked a little familiar.
Hando Naka!
No.
Just like flashbacks of Hondo.
Jedi. Spoilers.
My friends.
Not all Weequay are the same. You bunch of racists.
Look, one of the best characters in Clone Wars is heckin' Hondo, so don't take this away from me.
Anywho,
I just wanted, and I hope I'm not interrupting anything. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yep, we're doing.
Your magma cake was delicious, by the way.
Oh, hello. Hello, Cal.
Will you stop?
She just grabs his forearm just to talk into it. She's like, it's fine. We're okay. Thank you for checking in on us. I appreciate it.
No problem. You can swing by to get your payment whenever. I live here.
I live here.
I was just reminded of that.
We'll do that later this evening. Thank you. And then she's going to deactivate it on his.
Only Nyx, especially, I believe. Make an insight check.
Just Nyx?
Oh, me?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah. Make an insight check.
Absolutely.
You're the one he called.
Insight. Hold on. 18.
Ooh, 18. You can tell he called because he's worried, definitely. And, he saw you all walk out and saw that it was weird circumstances, but he, is worried that there's something more because of all the things he saw, and now he knows you're all in the same room.
No, we're okay.
Tell him I said hi!
Jesus.
Stop talking.
It's that one fine.
She holds up a hand. She does the fist to be quiet, and then she says, "It's fine. We realize I recognize or not I. Nyx recognized Kel. They were friends from a couple of years back, and he wanted to grab him before he left. We're fine."
Deception check.
We're having.
I'll help.
Thank you.
I'll look.
Oh, you don't need to. That's fine. Oh fuck.
I was about to say I can give you guidance.
No, that's a non-natural 20.
Okay. He sounds satisfied with that. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have fun. Happy Ascension Week.
Happy Ascension Week.
Happy Ascension Week. Well,
and then you click it
yep. Now he finally clicked it off after trying to click it off for the past 2 minutes.
Oh, and one more thing. Okay.
Cal speaks up. Do you believe that man gets his... Do you believe that man gets his food off-world?
She picks her head up and she says, "I don't." Does he?
He gets Melu runs,
yes,
and they're foreign.
Yeah. He has to. Literally, only in these lower levels where Cal works is there any farming on Coruscant. Almost all Coruscanti food is imported.
We could ask him.
No, well, then here's the question then. Do we want to risk Dex possibly getting caught up in this too?
No. He's a very good, sweet man. I don't want to implicate him in this if we don't have to.
I can talk to my boss and see if maybe I can try and pull some strings there on a rental, maybe. I don't know. I can try.
What if we were to not tell him?
I don't want to implicate him at all if we don't have to.
Yeah, and
I have a
somehow-
channel.
You
Let
do?
me try that. I work for a place that refurbishes starships and fixes stuff. Let me try my way first before we think about absconding somewhere else.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, I'll try anything at this point.
I
We
can't.
are-
I can't
You
make
and
any
I have already
promises,
been here
but
too long.
I can't make any promises, but I'll try.
You need to calm.
Yeah.
I believe she has one.
Yeah, I should. I have a wrist pad. I'm assuming that has one.
It's gotta.
Hollow projector
Beep
interface.
boop. Beep boop. Yep. Beep boop beep. Well, that's to project maps. A holocom is a piece of equipment that you can have.
Just imagine
It's a little
like
round thing.
the typing sound for one comm is "Give me the boom dad."
Scabba-doo-bop! Hem!
Keep it off. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep.
Love me some of that skit jizz.
I feel like at this rate it is just sketches.
No, it's not scat, it's skit. It's skit, Heaton. This is Star Wars.
We have to replace words with the letter A with the letter I to make it sound spacey. Skit jizz.
I mean, it's not technically in my stuff, but I don't know why I wouldn't have a comm link.
I'm pretty sure I don't know why you wouldn't either. It's kind of like a thing to have.
Well,
Right,
if
now, she looks at she points at Cal and she goes, "Shut up," and then gestures for her to call.
It's late and it's Ascension week. So you know your bosses are probably... It's the holiday season. Like, I know it's hard to wrap your head around, but this is the holiday season. Most people get off work. You don't because you're an intern.
I mean, I still gotta go in, but there's usually someone there, so I'll go in first thing tomorrow, and I will start handing my comlink information to Nyx, I guess, so we have a point of contact.
She's gonna go to the window and look outside.
Oh, I love this.
Oh no!
It is... Roll a perception check.
I was about to say, because she's like, okay, there's two of us. There's
Just the two
there's
of
two
us.
Force sensitives in this fucking room.
3.
Shh. Oh yeah, now you want to? No, that actually tracks. That actually tracks. Narratively, that tracks. That's at 18.
You walk up to the window and you look out. It's very tiny, but you can see this is actually, right on the balcony. So all the levels, they're all circular, and there's like a balcony that you could look down or you could look up to the other levels. And in this moment, you don't see anything except the trickling lights. But then Raestra, Cal, and Ash, you feel it. There's Cal, you feel it. You can recognize it the most. It is fear. It is hate, and it is cold.
Oh fuck!
And Raestra, it's more cold to you, even though you're used to it. And Ash, like, all you feel is like that cold, and it's like a shiver. It's like when you suddenly get the heebie-jeebies.
sense fear.
And with that perception check, you hear like a like shattering, and you see a body fall.
Fuck.
Right in front of us.
Yes, it's not like it's in like past the balcony, and it's just falling.
How high up?
Oh wait, are they in our room?
No.
Oh.
This happened outside.
Shit.
How high up?
You can't really tell unless you step out and look up.
I will step out and look up.
Yeah, does anyone join her?
She's gonna hold her
Sure.
hand out. No, she's gonna hold her hand out to stop them, and she's gonna just be the only one who goes out and looks up.
He's gonna grab his helmet and put it on.
And when you do, there's still like little bits of glass falling, and you look up, and about 4 or 5, you can't tell how many levels up, there's like an apartment complex that's right at the edge. There's no balcony there, and one of the windows is broken open, and there is a it's a little high. Make a perception check. All you see right now is that there's a humanoid figure.
Oh god, that's so
Standing
good.
in-
That's 19.
Okay. It's not very tall.
Oh no.
You squint, and even nobody joined you, right? Nobody with like binoculars or
No, she didn't want to risk
No.
them getting spotted.
you see the leku of a Twi'lek, the build of a female, and it's small and it looks like it's trembling. And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Star Wars First Resistance is a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast using the Star Wars 5e system, which can be accessed for free at sw5e.com. Our podcast features the player talent of BubblingBrooke as Ashaa-kai, Silver Keyblade as Calchin Phimiir, Ben Lepard as Nyx, HitenNoRuroni as Raestra Akkan, and this Justin as the Game Master. You can find links to our social medias in the description. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please, we would love it if you left a positive review, commented, and shared this with your friends. We can't thank you enough for listening to us goof around and tell stories, and we hope you'll join us on next episode. Until then, may the Force be with you.